Hello friends, this is Yogesh Muramkar. So today we are going to see about the basics of MongoDB. So we are going to see these things. Create a database with suitable example using MongoDB, and we will implement. First one is inserting and saving document. We will see what is batch insert and how to do the validation for insert, and then how to remove the document, and how to update the document. So in update we will see the document replacement, upserts, then this updating multiple documents, etc. So let's start with it. Let's connect to the MongoDB. So just open the terminal first and try to connect to MongoDB shell. So I will go to the path where my MongoDB folder is created. So it's in downloads. Go to that particular folder, MongoDB, and here I have created these. So go to bin. In bin I have these binary files. So first of all I will have to give the path of this particular file, MongoD. So in bin folder, in the current folder, I'm going to use this path, okay, --db path. So the path is this, in downloads folder, MongoDB, and here I have created the data folder. So I am giving the path of the data folder and run this in the background. So this one is going to wait for the client on port 27017. So what I will do, I will open new terminal with Ctrl+Shift+N, and then I will start my Mongo shell. So in the current bin folder I will start Mongo. So this is where we are in Mongo shell. So let's start with the creation of database, and let's implement these things. First we will see how to insert document, what are the different ways to insert the document, then how to save the document, and what is the meaning of saving a document, and what is the difference between saving and inserting. Then we will see what is batch insert. Then we will see how to validate the documents which are being inserted in the collection. Then how to remove the document. Then sixth one, how to update document, what are the different ways to update a document. So document replacement, then replacing the document with upsert, that we will see, and the end we will see how to update multiple documents. So first of all we should know what is document. Document is nothing but which is having keys and values, fields and values. So collection is nothing but the collection of documents. So in a single collection there can be more number of documents. So let's start with that. First of all, to discuss about these things we will see some basic things, and then we will move to those updating document, inserting document, etc. So MongoDB's use database name is used to create database. Okay, so we want to create database. If you want to create database, then we will use this keyword, use, and then database name. The command will create new database if it doesn't exist, otherwise it will return the existing database. So using the command use, you can create the database and you can connect to that particular database. So basic syntax is use and the database name. So for example, use space MyDB, so it will create a database named as MyDB. So I will show it to you. So let's go to the Mongo shell. So this is our Mongo shell. So if I type use space some database name MyDB, so it will give you the output like this, switch to MyDB. Now to check your currently selected database, we can use the command db. So if I type db, it will show me which database I am currently using. So currently I am switched to MyDB, that's why it is showing me the database name as MyDB. Now if I want to check what are the databases available, so I can have the command show dbs, that is show databases. I will just type show dbs. So these are the databases available: admin, local and test. But one thing you can notice here is it is not showing the database which I have currently created, that is MyDB. Why it is not showing? Because it is compulsory to insert at least one collection in the database which you are using, then only it will show. What I will have to do, I will have to insert a document into the collection for this database which I have created currently. So for that we will insert one document and then you can see. So what I will do, I will run this particular command. This is a command to insert document with field name and the value is Yogesh Muramkar. So collection name is movie and in that collection we are inserting one document because we want to see the database name also. That's why it is necessary to insert at least one document and collection in that particular database. So it is inserted. Now if I type show database again, now it will show my database name, MyDB. Okay, earlier it was not showing here. See, earlier it was not showing with show dbs, but now with show dbs it is showing the database which we have created currently. Okay, so just notice that it is compulsory to insert at least one document into the collection for the database which you have created, then only it will show with the show dbs command. Now we will move to the first part. Okay, this point in MongoDB default database is test. If you didn't create any database, then collections will be stored in test database. So always remember, if I do not connect to any database, the default database will be test only. Now it is MyDB, but if I don't connect to any other database, the default will be test. So first point, inserting a document. Now the document can be inserted in number of ways. So either you can use a command called as insert one. See, this is db.collectionname.insert one. So instead of this insert one, you can use insert or insert many also. So we are going to see those points also. So if I want to insert a single document, what I will do, I will use insert one. So db.collectionname, that is inventory.insert one. So just copy this and we will insert one document. We will insert this document in the collection named as inventory. Okay, now if I want to see the document, so db.collectionname.find, so it will show us the document which is inserted. If I want to see it properly, I can use this command. Okay, so the point is, using insert one, you can insert one document. Okay, so this is the first way to insert the document. Now the second way is, if I want to insert many documents, I can use insert many. But what you will have to do is, you will have to pass array of documents here. So I will copy this particular command. So db.inventory.insert many and then the documents which I want to insert into the inventory collection. So just copy this. So using insert many, we can insert many documents. Okay, so these are the documents which are inserted. Now if I want to see what the documents inserted, so it can show us the documents like this. So previously we have inserted one document and after that we have inserted more than one documents. So these are the total documents which are present in inventory collection. Okay, so this is the use of insert many. To insert data into MongoDB collection, you need to use MongoDB's insert or save method. So you can use insert or save also to insert the document into a collection in MongoDB. So what is the now we will move to insert. How to use just insert. So the syntax is db.collectionname.insert and then the document. So this is the general syntax for insert. So I will use this. I will create a collection called as Michael, then insert like this. So db.collectionname.insert. I am going to insert the document like this using insert. Okay, there is some error. why it is okay, comma likes 100, why, what error it is showing? MongoDB is no SQL database. Okay, so might be because of this line. We should not give this particular object ID. Okay, what I will do, I will remove that particular field. So it is inserted. We just wanted to see the use of insert. So db dot my collection dot find. So this is what we have inserted into my collection. Okay. So here my collection is our collection name as created earlier. If collection doesn't exist in the database, then MongoDB will create this collection and then insert document into it. Okay, if it is not created earlier, MongoDB will create a collection and it will insert the document. In the inserted document, if you don't specify the underscore ID parameter, then MongoDB assigns a unique object ID for this document. So in our case, we didn't mention underscore ID parameter while inserting. So you can see here the command is db.myCollection. So this was our command. Okay, so we didn't mention underscore ID parameter. So after that, after inserting without underscore ID parameter in the insert command, we got this particular result with underscore ID parameter. Okay, so object ID, this is a unique ID. The explanation of this is given here. So this is very important. Okay, this object ID for this document, it contains underscore ID. Okay, this underscore ID contains 12 bytes hexadecimal unique number for every document in collection. Now these 12 bytes are divided as follows. This object ID, the 4 bytes used for timestamp, 3 bytes used for machine ID, 2 bytes for a process ID, and 3 bytes for incrementer. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, that is total 12 bytes. So this is very important. We should know how these 12 bytes are divided. So it is highlighted for that only. Okay, so this is how you can insert the document. Now to insert multiple documents in a single query, we can pass an array of documents using insert. So here we will see how to insert multiple documents by using insert. So just let me copy it. This should not, actually it is not being copied. So what I will do, I will do it like this. I will copy it till this line, copy and then paste, and the remaining lines I will copy. So this is how you can insert multiple documents by using the keyword insert. What you have to do is just pass an array of documents. Okay, there might be something remaining. No. db.post.insert. Why it is not showing? We have passed an array of documents. So this is our first document. Okay, then this is the second. This so what is wrong with it? Let me check. db dot post. Okay, the collection is not created. The collection itself is not created. Let me see. Okay, so we copied it till this line. I think something is missing. So I will try it again. Okay, so comments, my first comment. Okay, this was the last line. Then is closed, then array close this and then this. Okay, right. So using insert we have inserted multiple documents. Now I want to see it. So db.post.find. Okay, so if I want to see it in a proper way, so you can use this. Okay, so these are the multiple documents inserted by using insert. Okay, so you can use insert one, insert many, or insert or save also for inserting a document. Now this was all about how to insert a document. Now we will move to how to save the document. Okay, so second part is saving the document. To insert the document you can use db.post.save document also. Okay, so save can also be used for saving a document as well as inserting a document. How, we will see. If you don't specify underscore id in the document, then save method will work same as insert method. This is very important. If you don't specify underscore id in the document, then save method will work as insert method. And if you specify underscore id, then it will replace the whole data of document containing that particular id as specified in save document. So point to be noted here is save is used for insert or updating a document, and insert is used for just for inserting a document. For example, so for this saving a document we will see an example. Now this is a collection called as fruit. So in this we are saving that particular document. So I will execute this particular command. So db.fruit.save, the fields are name, color and shape. So name is apple, color is red and shape is round. So I will create this particular collection and insert that particular document. So db.fruit.save. See here no underscore id is mentioned. So this particular save command will work as exactly same as insert command. So db.fruit.save, it is nothing but just like insert command. So you can see here db.fruit.find. So though I am using save, but it is working as insert command, because while saving I didn't mention underscore id parameter here. So as per our point, if you do not mention underscore id parameter, it is going to work as insert only. Okay, so this is what we got with underscore id, and explanation of this we have already seen. Okay, so here save is exactly working, exactly it is similarly exactly similar to insert. It is working as insert only. Now save an apple with underscore id of previously saved apple. Okay, it means what? If I run this particular command again, okay, then it will work and it will be saved with the changes. See, save an apple with underscore id of previously saved apple, and then apple we saved will have color updated from red to real red. Okay, so what I will do, I will run the same command but with this particular id. It means I will copy this particular id of previous, that is first document we have inserted. See, I am copying this id, I am using save command, then I will copy this particular id here. Okay, so there should be, okay, this particular should be copied. This particular thing will be, should be copied inside that curly bracket. So just paste it and then comma. So underscore id of this previous document now we are using in this particular save command. What I will do, I will change the color from red to real red. Now what it will do, it will replace this earlier document, okay, where color was red with color as real red. So let's see, I am running db.fruit.save. The point to be noted here is I have used this underscore id of the previous document. Okay, so in this case what save is going to do, save is going to just replace this particular document with these updates. So here save is working as an update. Now if I see the result, db.fruit.find, so it is going to show me the same data but with color updated as real red. See, name is apple but color is real red. So this is what we got because of that save command, because we used underscore id of the previous document, so it has just replaced it or updated it. Okay, so this is the use of save. So save can be used as insert or for update also. That's what it has written. Okay. Now save an apple with underscore id. Now this is the third case. An apple will get inserted as there is no apple with the same object id to do an update. Okay. So if I run this command with object id, what it will do, it is going to insert that particular document into save collection. So here save is going to work as insert because we are mentioning object id here. Okay, so I will run that particular command also. So see here, while saving we have mentioned underscore id. That's why what it has done, it has just inserted that particular document into the fruit collection. So if I want to see the result, so this is what we have just done. We mentioned underscore id parameter, and that's why it has worked as insert. Okay, so the use of save can be, it can be used to insert or it can be used to update a document. Okay, so this is what about saving a document. Now third point is batch insert, that is how to insert multiple documents. So this we have already seen actually, but we will run this particular example also. So db.post1.insert, and we are inserting these multiple documents. So just the point to be noted here is, while inserting multiple documents, we need to pass the documents as array of documents. So just run it. Okay, again same thing we will have to actually. So likes, it should be like this. So we need to be very careful while giving those brackets, parentheses. If we miss anything, it is going to show the error. So after this, like 0, and then close the curly brace, and then close the square bracket, again curly brace. Okay. And then this one. So it has inserted multiple documents. So if I want to see db.post1.find, so it will show me the multiple documents which are inserted. Okay, so next part is how to validate the document or validation. MongoDB provides the capability to validate documents during updates and insertions. Okay, validation can be used while updating and inserting. Validation rules are specified on per collection basis using the validator option, which takes a document that specifies the validation rules or expressions. Specify the expressions using any query operators. The following example creates context collection with validator that specifies that inserted or updated document should match at least one of three following conditions. So what are the conditions? So here we are creating a context collection, and the condition for validating the documents are the phone field should be a string, or email field matches the given regular expression, and or the status field is either unknown or incomplete. So that's what we are going to validate. So for that we are going to run this particular command. So what it is doing actually, we are creating a context collection, and we are creating the collection with some condition, some validation condition. What is that condition? It should satisfy these three conditions, either one of these three conditions, at least one of these three conditions. That's why it is written as OR. it means the phone field should have a type as string, the email field should contain this particular regular expression, or the status either be unknown or incomplete. Then only it is going to allow you to update that particular collection or insert a document into that particular collection, that is context collection. So what I will do, I will create context collection and then we will try to insert the document into context collection. So this is how we do the validation part. So just paste it. So this context collection is created. Now what I will do, I will try to insert the document into the context collection with name as Amanda and status as updated. But see here, for what status it is looking into the condition, validation condition, it is should be either unknown or incomplete, but what I am trying to insert is updated. So ideally it should not allow you. So what is the validation action? It should show an error. Just copy it. So it should show us error. So see, error message, document failed validation. Why? Because in validation actually we are checking the status as unknown or incomplete, but what I tried to insert updated, that's why it is showing this error message. So this validation condition can be different also. You can use warn also. So in that case it will allow you to insert that this particular document, but it will log that particular error message or that warning. WARN is nothing but warning. So in that case it will allow you to insert the document, but it will just log that particular warning. Okay, so this is how you can validate the document. Okay, so this is all about validation. Next is removing a document. Now for removing document there are again different cases. So what we will do, we will first create the inventory collection as shown in this particular code or command. So this is what inventory collection is. Now first case is remove documents that match a condition. So I want to remove the document with this particular condition, db dot where item is mousepad, so it should remove. So we have this collection inventory dot find. So in inventory collection, okay, sorry, it should be like this. So in inventory collection we have these documents. Now what I want to do, I want to remove some documents or a particular document which match the condition. What is the condition? The item should be mousepad. So I am going to remove that. So db.inventory.remove. So this is what I want is this item should be a mousepad. Okay. And this should be written in curly braces. So this is how you can remove a document by using a condition. So two are matched because there was earlier already there were documents inserted. So it has matched two with item name as mousepad. So which were those two documents? Atom canvas, atom journal, mat. Okay, see, item name was mousepad, this one document, and item name mousepad. So these two documents it has matched. If I try to see it again, it will not show us the result. So this is how you can remove document by using a condition. Now second one is remove all the documents. Now if I try to see the documents, it is not going to show me those mousepad, so because it is removed. Now if I want to remove all the documents, so db.remove, and like this. So it is going to remove all the documents. It is not remove users. There should be collection name. Collection name is inventory and then remove. Oh, something is missing. This one. Okay, now if I try to see, it is not going to show me because that particular document is removed, because all the documents in that collection, that is inventory collection, are removed. That's why. Okay, so this is how you can do. You can remove the document from a collection. And if I want to remove that collection only or drop that collection, so I can run db.inventory.drop. So it is going to drop that collection. Okay. Now we will move to updating a document. Now how to update the document? So basic syntax is db.collectionName.update, then some selection criteria and the updated data. For example, I will create the collection named as YPM, and I will insert these data into that collection. So db.ypm.insert many with title as MongoDB overview, title as NoSQL overview, and the title as big data overview. So let me just copy this line first. So db.ypm.insert many, title as MongoDB overview, then the second document is having a title NoSQL overview. Okay, it is showing syntax error. So what I will do is I will type it. NoSQL overview and then complete it. And the third one is title as big data overview. Okay, so this is what we have in YPM collection. Actually we have 3 documents with fields as title. So db.ypm.insert many. So we have passed an array of documents here. Just complete it. Okay. So what I will do, we want to update the document. So this example will set the new title as new MongoDB tutorial with Yogesh Murumkar for the document whose title is MongoDB overview. So this is how you can update. So db.ypm.update, so I will run this command. So wherever it is finding the title as MongoDB overview, it will replace that particular title with new MongoDB tutorial with Yogesh Murumkar. So just look at this particular document, what is there, db.ypm.find this collection. So what we have is these 3 documents with these 3 titles: MongoDB overview, NoSQL overview, big data overview. So what I am going to do is, wherever I find the title as MongoDB overview, I am going to replace it with new title. So just paste that command. Okay, again there is a problem for copying. So db.ypm.update. So just copy this. Then set title to new MongoDB tutorial with new MongoDB tutorial. This line copy first. With Yogesh Murumkar. Okay, so it has updated the title. So if you want to see that, we can db.ypm.find. So see, it has updated the title from MongoDB overview to the title new MongoDB tutorial with Yogesh Murumkar. So So this is how MongoDB is going to update a document, okay, with update command. So this is all about updating a document. Next part is document replacement. So for that you can use this particular syntax: db.collection.replace1, then some filtering condition, then replacement, and then some options. So it replaces a single document within the collection based on filtering condition. So the replace one, this is having the following syntax. So db.collection name dot replace one, then some filter, then replacement, then upsert either true or false, then write concern. So we will see the example. So what replace one does: replace one replaces the first matching document in the collection that matches the filter using replacement document. If upsert is true and no documents match the filter, replace one is going to create a new document based on replacement document. Okay. So first example is restaurant one. So restaurant one collection contains these documents. So we are going to create a collection and then insert documents, that is restaurant one collection. So this is what we have in the restaurant collection. Okay, ID 1, the name Central Park Cafe, Borough, Manhattan. The next part is what I will do. The following operation replaces a single document where name is Central Park Cafe. So the first name was Central Park Cafe. What we are going to do is we are going to replace this name with Central Pork Cafe, and then we are going to add new field Borough, Manhattan. Okay, now it was there. What we are going to do is just Central Park Cafe, that was the earlier name. We are just going to replace that name with Central Pork Cafe. Okay, so just copy this replace one command. So line by line we'll copy. Then the initial name or the earlier name was this Central Park Cafe, and what we want to replace that name with is this Central Pork Cafe. Then close it. Okay, so it is showing you the match count is 1. Okay, so if I want to see whether it has changed or not, so db dot restaurant 1, it is what restaurant 1 dot find, so it should be replaced with the new name. So you can check here. So see, the name now has become Central Pork Cafe. Okay, earlier it was something different. Earlier it was this Central Park Cafe, now it is Central Pork Cafe. So this is how you can use this replace one. So this is all about how to do document replacement. So there are number of examples available. You can refer to number of examples also. The next one is how to replace the document with upsert. Upsert means what? Upsert means update else insert. So what we will do, we will create new collection called as restaurant 2. So this is what we have in restaurant 2 collection, restaurant 2 dot find. Okay, so we have 3 documents in restaurant 2 collection. Now the following operation attempts to replace the document with name Pizza Rats Pizzeria with upsert true. See, in this particular restaurant 2 collection we do not have a document whose name is Pizza Rats Pizzeria. So what I am going to do is I am going to use replace one. Okay, so if I find the name as Pizza Rats Pizzeria, it is going to replace that particular name with Pizza Rats. Okay, it is going to replace that particular document with this particular document. If it finds the name as Pizza Rats Pizzeria, it is going to replace this document with this. Okay, with it will add the ID field, it will add borrow, violations, etc. But here we have used upsert option and we have made it as true. So what is the meaning of this? It means if it is not finding the document with name as Pizza Hut's Pizzeria, it is going to insert this document. So update means what? Update else insert. So just run this command. So anyway we are not going to find the document with name as Pizza Hut's Pizzeria. So finally it is going to insert only. So db.restaurant2.replace1. Then the name which I want to find is, or the document which I want to find is with the name Pizza Hut's Pizzeria, but actually there is no document with this name in our restaurant2 collection. So, and I want to replace that particular, if it finds the document with name Pizza Hut's Pizzeria, I want to replace that particular document with this document. I will copy line by line. So this one, and with upsert option 2. So upsert means update else insert. If it finds, then update. If not, then just insert it. So just close it. Okay. So see, match count is 0. That means it does not. It didn't find any document with the name as Pizza Hut's Pizzeria. So what it has done, it has actually inserted. So if I want to see, db.restaurant2.find. So earlier there were, I think, 3 documents. Now it will be 4. Yeah, it will be 4. See, so it has actually inserted the document. So this is what happens with upsert as true. So always remember upsert means update else insert. So see, since upsert was true, the document is inserted based on the replacement document. So that's what about replacement with upsert. The last part is updating multiple documents. Now to understand this, what we will do, we will create one more collection called as restaurant3. So db.restaurant3.insert, we are going to insert these multiple documents in restaurant3 collection. Just run it here. I think I will have to copy the line by line only. Just copy this line. Okay, it was 3. Then the second document is the ID 2. So we are going to insert total 4 documents in the restaurant3 collection. So ID 1, ID 2 done, ID 3. So here we are doing it for understanding how to update multiple documents. So this is the last document in the restaurant3 collection. So that is done. Okay. After element list, okay, what are missing square bracket? Okay. Okay, there is something missing. Square bracket is missing. It is showing db.restaurant3.insert. I think what we have to do. It is violations 3. That is done. What error? Missing syntax error. Missing square bracket after list, after element list. So this is done. Okay. So there is square bracket. Actually, ID is given. No problem. So this is done. Name. Okay, that semicolon is missing. And this semicolon is also missing. And the next semicolon which is missing is yeah, here. So total we are actually inserting 4 documents. So let's try to run it. So yeah, it is inserted. Now we will try to update many documents with condition. What is the condition? See, db.restaurant.update many. If violations, that is this particular field, if violations is greater than 4, then what it is showing, you set review field as true for those particular documents. So this is what we are going to do here. So just copy paste it. If violations field is having the value greater than 4, then what it is saying is set review as true. So in our case, I think in for 2 documents we have the violations as greater than 4. So see, for this document violations is 8, for this document violations is 5. So for these 2 documents it was 3, it was 2. For these 2 documents actually the review should be updated to true. So let's see it. So just do it. Yeah, so it is done. So if I want to see db.restaurant.find, it is going to update. Okay, it is restaurant 3. Yeah, so see, you can see here db.restaurant. What was the document name? Oh, actually we had a mistake. It should be restaurant 3 update many, and then these conditions violations is greater than 4. No, it is mistake. Actually it is restaurant 3. So what we had done, actually we have made a mistake. It should be restaurant 3. Just copy it, paste it, make it as restaurant 3. Okay, so this is the first line, and then copy. So that was our mistake. We were actually trying to update the restaurant collection, which is not there. Our collection name is restaurant 3. So this one, and then this is my condition set. I want to set review as true. So just set it as true. Okay, so it is showing that match count is 2. So for what? For these actually violations were 5 and 2. So if I want to see it, db.restaurant.find, so see, for these 2 documents where violation is 8, review true, violation 5, review true. So that's all friends about these statement. Okay, so we have actually seen all these things. So thank you very much.